working for you. Como 4 News starts right now.
Oh, didn't see you there. Welcome to Eastlake's World Broadcasting Show, Beef Stew. We're no Wolf Center. We cover world events, sports, and most importantly, fashion. Weren't you on that Wolf Center show? On the agenda is some shocking news, and I mean shocking. I couldn't believe it when I saw it, but it says Zac Efron has committed to Central Washington to play football. Ryan, can you expand on this subject a little farther?
Actually, Michael, I'm very shocked to hear this. I was not aware that Zac Efron committed to Central Washington. And I mean, I'm on my sports knowledge. How many other people you know with an antique collection like this? I actually believe that you have that mistaken. I believe it's another person named Turner Lee, but
You're
hey,
right.
it's just me.
You know what? They do look very similar, and it's a common mistake. We're going to actually take it away to our fashion analyst, Andy Marzani, to expand on this subject a little further.
Alright, thanks Michael, and it is a common mistake, no worries, but I'm going to give you 3 simple steps so you can tell the two from two apart. First one, legs. Turner, he's hairy like a bear, if you will, like a Pookie, I don't know. But secondly, Turner's voice, awful. Zac Efron, one word, dazzling. Very true. But thirdly, last one is that Turner, he just, he's not the movie star that Zac is. I mean, Zac, he loves movies. I love movies.
Ryan, you love movies?
Guilty as charged.
Yeah. That's Zac. He was good in High School Musical. I actually saw
1,
that
2, and 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next on the list is we're going down to the park to talk to Jay and Karen McGuire, my parents, to see what's going on there.
This is Jay with my lovely co-host Karen, and we're here at the park right now. Doesn't seem to be too much going on. There's some kids playing behind the swing over here with me, but you know, who knows what's going to go on after the show.
And back to you, Michael, in the studio.
Dude, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, I'm sure.
What do you guys even do? I mean, I try to keep the business in the family, and they don't do anything. I basically had to raise myself. Mom and Dad, I can only say one thing. We got budget cuts coming up, and it's not looking too good for you guys. Okay? Now let's go to a brighter subject. Eastlake girls basketball. They made it deep into state this year with senior leaders such as Hannah Ostick and Ellie Martinez. But the true story is about a junior who led them, and I'm going to let Ryan take it away.
Well, I mean, this is no mystery, folks. By now, cat's got out of the bag. Jeff Charleston's sister is a diamond in the rough. Plain and simple, I mean. Right, but moving on. Jeff Charleston's sister, I mean, there's just not enough to say about her. She averaged, let's see here, 27 points a game, 19 rebounds, 12 assists, 4 steals, and played all but about, 2 minutes a game. I mean, that is ridiculous. And not to brag, she was my Tolo date.
Oh, she was awesome, my Tolo date. Sophomore year, though.
Hey, junior, hey, come on.
I mean, you could definitely tell she had some quick feet to use on the basketball court, because when I was dancing with her, I couldn't keep up.
Hey.
Could you?
Guilty as charged, man. Literally took the words out of my mouth. Alright, but on to Jeff Charleston's sister. She's one of the most highly touted prospects, and she's only a junior. Correct me if I'm wrong, which I'm surely not. I mean, I am the sports guy. She has scholarships from Tennessee, UConn, Duke, Northern Delaware Tech, FITM, and, to top it all off, USC. I mean, that is quite a list. And only a junior, plenty upside. I mean...
I have a little question to ask you. Jeff Charleston, how'd he do in the basketball season this year?
I don't believe there is an actual Jeff Charleston. I only know his sister.
Okay, well... Thanks for that about
problem.
Miss Charleston and the girls' basketball. They did great this year. On to a little touchier subject. Chris Brown and Rihanna. Well, I'm not going to get into any details, but it was domestic violence, and Chris Brown ended up in jail, and Rihanna ended up hurt. So we're going to let Andy take away this one.
Alright, well, I've got one thing to say. And Chris Brown, if I ever see you in the street, you better, hey, run the other way. But no, seriously, you don't just toss Rihanna around like a piece of meat. I mean, just cut it.
And we're going to try to end it on a good note. So we're going to each give our final 4 picks for the March Madness tournament coming up. Ryan, who do you have?
Alright, Louisville, Villanova, Syracuse, boys, that Devendorf player. And last but certainly not least, and I'm sure you won't be very happy to hear this, Memphis. Not much of a Memphis fan, huh, bud?
Do it again. Okay. Well, my final 4, Louisville, Missouri. I'm going to go with Syracuse.
Devendorf is a player.
And North Carolina. Simple. Andy, who you got?
Well, I don't know much about college basketball, but I do know that Spain got real lucky with those Gasol twins. Yeah.
So that wraps up our show, the beef stew. Stay classy, Eastlake. Booyah.
Hey, good shit, boys.
Beef stew!
Stew.